Hey, what's up, nerds? Oh, wow, my voice is completely gone for this battle. That's a great way to start off. My name is Trogdor. I've got another flippin' amazing Pokemon battle for you guys. This is my sixth week, I want to say, of this league. I'm sitting here at 0-5, and I'm like minus 16 or something, so that's a bit crazy. Really hoping I can pick up a win this game. My opponent is the coach, the manager or whatever of the Greenland Glameows. You can see his team right there. I assume he's got some pretty big threats. Mew and Garchomp are solid team starter offers, like great first 2-round picks. Got Empoleon, Staraptor, Arcanine, Shaman, Mega Sableye, Ribombee, and then just like Wigglytuff and Pikachu. Those are kind of like garbage picks. There's no way those are coming in Lucario. A few things that are a bit spooky for me, mostly like that Sableye prevents me from getting up hazards when I want. And looking at his team, I really want to do some hazards games. I want to get up some rocks. I want to get up some toxic spikes, because that will really whittle his team down. Aside from like his Staraptor and Empoleon, nothing is exactly immune to the toxic spikes, and yeah, rocks and everything, and his defog options are very limited. So I'm starting off with a interesting Jirachi set. I'm Choice Scarf with Stealth Rocks, and the whole plan of action is to get up rocks right away. And if he does lead with the Sableye, I've got the special move Moonblast, which, unless he's fully Spadef, I can 2-hit KO him in all scenarios. So my goal is to lead with Jirachi and either KO Sableye right away, or get up rocks and keep him there. Otherwise, I've got a Choice Man and a Azumarill with Aqua Jet that is really scary for some of his offensive threats like Garchomp and Arcanine, and can pick off a Ribombee in case it gets some QD and take some toxic damage. I've got Mega Beedrill, which is just like offensive and like kill stuff. I've got Thundurus, which is also offensive and kill stuff, but is a nasty plot variant. So there are a few things that I can set up on, and then I believe it's like Thunderbolt, and like I've either got Dark Pulse or HP Ice that just like OHKOs everything after +2. Toxic Pex and Hippowdon are proving to be a really good duo. Like I've got some that are Fizdef, Spidef, and Toxic Pex is carrying the Toxic Spike, so I can get those up. And he chooses to bring Garchomp, big surprise, Mega Sableye, bigger surprise. Well, I'm saying that ironically. I expected all of these things to come. Surprised that Lucario's not there. Otherwise, looks kind of normal. So I see the Sableye. I know I'm gonna lead Jirachi, and yeah, I'm gonna get right into the game for you. So as expected, yeah, hey, there's that Sableye. So I can go straight for a Moonblast and see how much that does. By the looks of it, he's not fully Spadef, so I can 2-hit KO. My Choice Scarf is gone, which is unfortunate, but I can work around that later. You go straight into his Arcanine, obviously predicting that I would go for another Moonblast. I thought about going for rocks right there, but I figured, if I've got a chance to KO, I'm going to go for it right away. So my easy switch into Arcanine is Toxapex, coming in. Will-O-Wisp doesn't mean anything, and I can freely go for my Toxic Spikes right now, because I don't see him switching into Sableye this time. Shaman comes in, and Seed Flare is scary, but he misses this, and I can go for a Sludge Wave, which does significant damage, and then go back into my Jirachi. But he goes for an Earth Power right there. I could have taken a Seed Flare, but he tactfully switched up moves, and yeah, Jirachi's didn't do a whole lot for me this game. I got some damage on Sableye, but yeah, otherwise just didn't really do much. So that goes down. So I go into Beedrill, which is just like easy U-turn right there, but he goes into Garchomp to get the rough skin damage, but that does a ton of damage, and I take a little bit from rough skin. But after the poison damage, he can go down to an Aqua Jet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do exactly that. Getting Azumarill, I think the first kill of my entire season. So he goes back into Shaman. I'm not Sap Sipper, obviously, so I'm not taking that. But he goes for an Air Slash. I don't know what he was predicting, but after all that poison damage, I can probably live any one hit and take him down with a Sludge Wave, which it's crazy that my Toxapex got a kill against the Shaman, so that happened. Mew comes in. I don't want to take a hit from it, so I go into Hippo. He looks to be an offensive variant with Ice Beam and that damage there. I don't think he's Modest Max based on that damage, but he freezes me. Oof. Oof. So, I've got a Frozen Hippo, and he's got a Poison Mute, but he's gonna stay in while I try to de-thaw, or thaw, or whatever. So he's taking a lot of Sandstorm and Poison damage, which I'm very interested in that, because now that Hippo's frozen, it's not doing much for me. So instead of going into like Rabombi and setting up or Sableye or whatever, he's just staying in and taking all that damage. So I go into Tox Effects. I'm living at 1. I'm hoping to not quite get the kill on that, so he goes for the recover. But yeah, I go down to the burn, and now I've got an easy into Thundurus, which can, set up. And from here, he tries to Sucker Punch me, so yeah, that didn't exactly work out. So now I'm just going to go straight for the attack instead of getting to plus 4. So now, like, even at +2, I think I can sweep this team from here. Thunderbolt, basically everything, and hopefully win here. So it's looking very promising for me right now. As Sableye goes down, he elects to not go for the Sucker Punch. Mew comes in, based on the damage, I knew I could live that hit. So, well, based on the damage it did to Hippo. So I lived that hit. And this Mew is at 45%, so I can easily, Oko with Thunderbolt, but I get from him. He throws me twice with that Mew, which is a little bit ridiculous. So now my Thundurus goes down, which was going to be a clean, sweep from there. So I instead go into Beedrill, which takes that hit and goes for the U-turn. So it's looking a little bit questionable for me at this point. I go into a Azumarill because I can, hit Aqua Jet, but either that Rabombi is going to set up or go for the Energy Ball, as it just did. Either way, Hippo is my best play for that. But my Beedrill still outspeeds, so I can go for Poison Jab and just get a clean Oko. So now it's looking more promising again. Arcanine comes in, and I've got the Drill Run, obviously. That does a decent amount of damage, but instead of going straight for damage, he decides to burn me, even though after this poison and stuff, I'm able to KO. So I just won a battle. Wow, that's like the first time ever in the history of my uploading League matches to this channel, so it's a pretty big milestone for me. That's a clean 2-0 win. Good game for my opponent, of course. It's unfortunate that the freeze happened. It only really mattered for differential. I would have won 4-0 if Thundurus didn't get frozen. Instead I won 2-0, but yeah, it was still a great game. Well played by my opponent, and yeah, I'm very happy to actually get a win for once in my entire life. So yeah, that's exciting. Subscribe for more, like this video if you liked it. Otherwise, yeah, just cool. Stick around for more battles. I've got another one coming up soon, and more exciting content for the other league that's going to be starting very soon. I'm actually a lot more excited about that. But yeah, anyway, I'm going up against Fizzy next week, so stay tuned for that video. It's the one that I've been the most excited about ever in my entire life, because Fizz is like my best friend in the Pokemon community and got me into this league. Anyway, that's all from me today. I'll see you nerds later. Bye-bye.